Clap it up for Angel is everybody. Straight from East Los.
Cheers, bro.
Cool.
It's
Cheers,
not
bro.
alcohol, but
Nah,
cheers.
it's all good. This is good, actually. Actually, it was my birthday yesterday. I didn't drink for this because I didn't want to be all fucking out of it. You know?
All right, happy late birthday, bro.
Thanks, bro.
Did you do anything fun or just family?
Nah, yeah, I just chill with the fam, had breakfast. I usually I drive to LA, just buy gear or something.
Hell yeah. You grew up right here in Santa Ana?
Yeah, in Santa Ana, but I left for a few years to Phoenix.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so
How's it
it was crazy, dude.
hot as fuck?
Oh, yeah, fuck yeah. But you know what? I don't remember it, like,
Being unbearable?
yeah, like, I think, like, this now, I like it, bro.
Right.
I like this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom bought a house. We had no AC for, like, 3 months
Oh,
and shit.
shit.
But, no, it was cool. I liked it.
How long ago was that?
That was between 2000 and... I was between 6th grade to sophomore year.
Oh, okay. So, a while back?
Yeah, I was young. I was a kid
Yeah.
and shit.
Oh, yeah. Well, how old were you when you started making music?
Fuck, that was like right after I turned 18, maybe like 19.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I always rapped at the house parties and shit. I just
Yeah.
never knew nothing about it, you know?
Right. Like about recording or anything.
Yeah, we don't come from a music family. So
Yeah.
it's like...
But
so
the house parties, that's the vibes, huh? Like, yeah,
that's what I'm
everybody
saying.
going,
And
yeah.
you know what? Now people tell me, like, yo, when you going to do it? And I'm like, you know what? Fuck, I think I had more fun back then, bro.
Right, yeah. Less pressure.
Pressure, just what came with it. Like, it was fun, bro.
Yeah.
It was dope.
Yeah, now everything has to be recorded and posted.
Yeah. And
it-
then, yeah, it's just not the same.
And you kind of took a little bit of the organicness of it, right? The purity.
Yeah. Just you getting on the mic, people fucking calling your name and shit.
Yeah.
And it was funny because everybody would always tell me, oh, you need to record that. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Fucking years go by.
Right.
Shit happens. And then by the time I want to buckle down, it's not the same, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. That's the problem with the freestyles, right? Like, is that they're so organic because you're not thinking, because you're in the moment, but then to remember them or recording them, like that's like where the best shit comes out for sure. That's why a lot of these was just punch in too, right? Like they just record, just freestyle, chunk by chunk.
So the dude that schooled me on fucking organizing my music, he was the one that was like, bro, freestyle is only gonna go so far.
Right.
So, I fucking paid attention, just started going with him more.
And started writing, like...
Yeah, so I had a bunch of shit written, like, in napkins and all types of shit, and he was like, can you say that exactly the same way? And I'm like, nah. Well, I'm just gonna read it. He's like, no, you should be able to fucking...
Right.
Work. So he was the one that taught me about bars and all that.
Like, how to deliver it.
Yeah.
How was that transition from freestyling to writing and actually, like, recording?
It was, it was hard for me, though, because even our first performance, I still remember. Did you ever go to the OC Steelhouse in Anaheim?
No.
I remember I fucked up the first time we ever performed. This was in 2016. And he's like, hey, bro, you're going to do that shit again? We're just done, bro.
Yeah.
And that's when he's like, you need to learn this shit.
Right.
But his pops was in a trio, like, back in the 80s in downtown Santa Ana. So he came from, like, a music family. What it is to perform and shit.
Yeah, already had the experience, even just from being around it.
Yeah, he's like, bro, you don't want to fuck up. Because then I can fuck him up. It's just...
Yeah. And was it just not rehearsing or forgetting your lyrics or nerves?
I think it was a little bit of everything.
Right.
Shit. Because with him, we sat on shit for so long, bro. And it was like, bro, when we going to do something with it?
Yeah.
And, but to this day, I think that has helped me with what I'm doing now, you know?
Yeah.
Because he's out the game now. He's like, he's got kids to raise and shit.
Do you, like, reflect on that? Like, bro, I got to be ready for my...
Oh, yeah.
And that's anytime I'm up, I got to be ready, bro.
Exactly, yeah. Oh, yeah. And to him, it was like, no bullshit. I think for, like, a good... So that was for, like, a good almost 10 years, bro. As much as we could every Friday, bro. For hours, just in the garage. Boom.
Hell yeah.
We'll practice it. Go a cappella, then go with the beat, then go back and forth, you know? And... Yeah, we did that for years, so
yeah,
I think that's what helped me, like the work ethic of just being able to.
Being ready to go.
Yeah.
It's not something you want to take for granted, bro. Like, you don't want to be up on stage
Yeah.
and you don't want to bomb, bro. Luckily,
Yeah.
I've never, like, bombed bad where I was fucking, like,
Do
stuck.
you forget shit or words? or
I
anything?
rehearse so much, I usually don't forget. But I've
that's
had
good.
off shows, of course.
Yeah,
It happens, bro, where you're a little overconfident or
Yeah.
drank too much, for sure. Especially, years ago where I was a little more out there,
Yeah.
younger and dumber.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't want to. That's not the spot to be fucking.
Yeah,
Yeah, like,
and that's what I mean, bro. I was like, damn, fool. I'm glad.
yeah, because if you're
I
at
ran
work
with
and you
him.
have a bad day or something, like,
Yeah,
that's just
yeah.
work, bro. Like,
Yeah.
but not on stage. Like, I've had some bad shows where I was just off or whatever, overconfident even, or daytime show, whatever the case may be. Like, get off, like, damn, like this. I could have done better.
Yeah.
Automatically, I know I could have done better.
Yeah, but he taught me a lot, bro.
How did you develop your style and, like, your taste for beats? So when I seen that cipher, you had, like, clean cut style, like more about the bars than about the
I think it came from that too, just being around, like growing up. I think I grew up with the dudes that were like the older dudes that I grew up with. They were like the last of that golden era of hip hop.
Right, yeah.
I always gravitate towards that. I do try to mess with some of the new shit, but it's not something that
Yeah, it doesn't.
grasps me or motivates me to.
Yeah, it doesn't get you going.
But yeah, with this new kid, Il Disciple, bro, it's that guy's he honestly, dude, he's a diamond in the rough, bro.
Right, yeah, like little mad scientist type of vibes.
And he's not getting his dues, bro.
Right,
He's putting in the work, so I'm like, dude, I snatched him up, bro. I'm like, hey, bro, fucking get out of there, bro. He's like,
on your set in that cipher, was some of the beats his also that you performed?
yeah. So we're talking about El Monte. with the
Yeah,
Dark
that
Horse
I
Cypher?
forgot what it was like.
It's like a brewery, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the only thing in that whole fucking
Okay.
city.
So
No
you
diss
you
to it.
performed there?
I did like a little freestyle, but the
Okay.
homie John Yeti and
Okay,
Y
yeah,
Savvy
yeah,
Matthew, they performed.
Okay.
I was just there to support them, but then I seen
Yeah.
everybody. There was parts where, like, in between sets where people were just
So
freestyling.
actually, he had a beat set.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
those
yeah,
were the
for
beats,
sure.
Some of those beats that I used in my last two tracks I released were his.
Right, yeah. No, I pulled up. I thought he was walking by after, and I pulled up on, like, yo, bro, you got your tracks are dope. Like, I followed him and I tapped in with him. Yeah, cause
Yeah, and it's dope because bro, it's like perfect because the guy that taught me that I'm talking about, he's 10 years older than me. I'm 36. This guy's 25.
right.
And he's looking at it like, nah, I guess I'm not good enough. Like, bro, you're
No,
fucking good, dog.
Yeah.
Trust me, bro. Fuck them, dude. If that ain't your circle, dog, you keep going, dog. But,
Yeah, for
so
sure.
it's funny how life is.
Yeah. You see that parallel right now?
Like, bro, you're fucking tripping, dog.
Yeah.
You're dope, bro.
No,
They'll eventually come, but again, it goes with the partying, with the the noise, the outside noise.
Right,
and
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, that's like the tough part of it too, is that the real craft of hip hop, it's not rewarded like craft if like you're an amazing guitar player or something like that, where like, oh, he's just incredible, and like, nah, it's like it's it's really kind of tainted, I guess, by the industry and shit.
Honestly, I see the scene right now, the music scene, kind of like a party scene.
Right.
It's kind of like some people have popularity, and that's what you kind of gravitate towards. Not realizing you guys are all fucking skillful. You guys don't even need each other if you guys didn't want.
Right.
You guys can just go on your own. And
I think there's kind of a little bit of a change too right now, though, like with clips too, right? Because I mean, they're they were popping in the early 2000s, and now.
Oh, you're talking about clips?
Yeah, and now with this album, so I think it's kind of like switching back in a little bit, bro. Because I don't know, like
coming back.
Yeah,
like
I think the bars and the Pharrell and the Alchemist type beat. Well, Alchemist is always pop. He's never like
but you know what, dude?
went
I feel
away.
Like he was underrated, bro.
Alchemist.
And I feel that he was just underrated, so underrated, and I just think he never stopped.
Yeah,
he
exactly.
Never cared.
He just kept cooking.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Cause even the Wu, like that was like some of my inspiration was the Wu, and when I was in high school, bro, those fools weren't releasing shit anymore. They were like fucking, I don't know, parents and shit. But out of nowhere, they just started sprinkling shit here, there, and look at them now. They're fucking still dropping shit. They're like 50 years old.
Yeah, because I think the turn up kind of like died too, right? Like what Kendrick said, right? Watch the party die.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, but like for me, from my perspective, like the Playboy, Cardi, and the Travis Scott, and like I can't do none of that shit no more. Which
I tried it, but bro.
I could listen to their older shit and enjoy it, but the newer albums, like, nah, I'm good, bro. Like I already heard
and
all
as
of this.
a rapper too, I like the Mac Miller shit. I never fucking listened to that till later, bro. Like,
Right.
It's like I don't know. It's one thing that I just never. Kendrick, I'll never listen to it till later. And
Right.
now I'm like, fuck, Kendrick was dope. I mean, Mac Miller, bro. I'm
Yeah.
Like, fuck. Like you don't appreciate it when it's there.
Yeah, that happens, right? Yeah. So they're like he's different though too, right? Because he'll make like kind of like alternative, like type of jazzy rap, but then he'll do like bars too. So he was really versatile.
I go back to a lot of those rappers now, and I'm like, damn, I didn't take advantage listening to them. Now I go back to it, but it's cool though, cause it's again, it motivates me to write more shit.
Yeah, and then it also shows you how it's timeless too. Like good music's timeless.
Exactly.
Yeah, because it doesn't even it didn't age badly, at all. Cause
exactly.
I forgot who it was. It was maybe like I heard it was at some point this year. I think it was like the Isleys or something. Right? I was like, bro, there's no R&B that's better than this right now. Like it was,
okay. And see, I have a whole like '90s R&B checklist,
right.
but yeah, that shit's dope too. Yeah, you got your oldies and the '90s R&B. That shit's dope too. Actually, I think some of the stuff that got me writing when I was a freshman, without realizing though. Actually, I was gonna be a freshman. I was coming out of 8th grade. Was listening. I don't know. You grew up in the area?
From East LA.
Oh, okay. So 92.3.
Yeah.
But
for
you see
sure.
how they used to play like oldies and R&B.
Right.
So I would listen to this beat by Keith Sweat. I think it was Twisted.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know why I would fucking just spill out.
Yeah, you'd hear the
with
flow,
that, dude. And it was weird because now I'm like, sometimes when I get stuck, I go back to that.
Right.
I see
like
Ghostface does that. What's up?
It's like an unlock.
Yeah. It's just the sound and shit. It's
Right. Yeah. It's very super ready for the sample.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. I sometimes I've never put in the work to be able to sample good.
Okay.
So I fucking I'm jealous of the guys that sample super good. And I'll hear music like, bro, this is a stupid sample, and I'll try to send it to people like, hey, yo, sample this, bro, and it never happens.
It's kind of. Like,
I'm the only one to blame, bro. But like, sampling is crazy, bro. It's just beautiful, bro. It's like incredible that you just change it from this to that.
Yeah. And that's another thing, bro. It's the music. So when I was younger, I grew up on rancheras, but listening to hip hop and like DJ Quick, listening to it in the house, because to my mom that was like gangster music, so we couldn't like you couldn't really express that you liked it.
Yeah.
But I think that was another reason that I was like, man, I want more of it. So eventually, when you grow up, 7th, 8th grade, you're like, damn, this is. And the writing, bro, I think it was like I wanted to write. I remember I would put notebooks in front of me. But I couldn't even speak English, bro.
Right.
It was weird, bro. I couldn't even speak English. I was born and raised here, but I just, my household was Spanish first. And so it was funny. But my first album that I couldn't get enough of was Balance and Options by DJ Quick.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Can we pull up a little bit of that, even just to look at the track list?
Yeah. And then I got to 8th grade, and I'm telling you, dude, my English was still like choppy. By that time, it was just choppy. And I listened to Ghostface, and fuck, that just took me to a whole nother freaking dude. I think all of those tracks, but mainly Pitching on a Party.
Oh yeah, that's
like all that
you could
Cali
put
stuff, dude.
A little bit of that Change the Game too. That Change the Game's a banger, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, DJ Quick's incredible, bro. Incredible. He performs a lot over here.
Yeah, I seen that. And at the time, my brothers were like in high school, so they were living this life.
Yeah.
So I would see that, and I'm like, okay, this is what it is.
Right.
They wouldn't let me roll with them. I still remember I would be like, hey, can I come? And they'll be, same question all the time. How old are you? And I remember I would say 8, 9. They're like, oh, when you're 15.
Yeah. No, I mean, you can't blame them for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, so when you see this shit, it's like, damn.
Yeah, no, this my brother was already like 18 when I was born.
Oh, okay.
So he grew up active in the 90s, bro. He was, bumping this shit, partying, doing the whole thing. So there's a part of me that's for sure jealous of him, bro.
Especially in East LA.
Yeah, bro. So that he was living this shit when it was happening,
exactly.
all of this, every Pac and everything. So it's a little. I feel like for our generation, there's kind of a little. I think that's a common theme, right? Like we're kind of a little jealous of them.
Yeah, that they got to experience.
Yeah.
This right here, like to me, is the golden era, bro.
Right.
Of hip hop when it was dope, bro. Everybody was dope.
And a party track still with the raps though too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think I don't know, bro, because when I would hear nowadays is different, but I couldn't really like listen to much of like Snoop and like jazz, and I wasn't feeling it yet. But this, I mean, dude, I was a kid, dude.
Yeah, there was like a little more like almost not safety, but like a little more accepting. Even the music is like warmer and a little more soulful.
Yeah,
But like Snoop and Dad's more aggressive and a little, hard.
All up in your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quick, super dope, bro. I mean, he still has to be making beats that are fire, bro, and music that's fire.
Yeah.
Did you listen to that project what he did with Problem? It was a while back, maybe like 2016, 2017. That project super hard, bro. Him, Problem's like a younger Compton rapper, but they both produced everything.
See, that's another thing. When they release shit like that now, they don't really promote it as much. Huh? Like
they get lost in the noise though too, right?
Like the Larry June and 2 Chainz.
Right,
I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, the best they got was like some Breakfast Club interviews and shit, and I don't watch them anyway.
Yeah,
so.
no.
Yeah, it's more like you're gonna chase down whatever whoever you're really into. You'll find it, or you'll be ready for it. You'll be waiting. But even now, like it's kind of like a little hard for me too. Like I can't. So much of the rap that I've listened to hundreds of times, I still enjoy it to the point that I could still listen to it.
Okay.
So I don't really need to like really go out there and be tapped in with everything that's new. But I also want to see how shit's growing. Like
and I do that a lot. I go and listen to it. What do you think about all that? It's like Hispanic rappers and shit, but with all that, what do they call it? Like Money Sign Sway.
Yeah, for sure.
About that?
I think before, maybe a couple years ago, I would have been like a little bit more hater or like disapproving of it. But I think they're dope. They're doing their thing.
Exactly.
It fits for them, and of course, the more Mexicans making a name for themselves, the better. I hear, bro.
Who was the one that just released a track? Those guys from
Shoreline.
Yeah,
that's
bro. That sounds so fucking Chicano rap.
Yeah, for sure.
Like if that shit would have dropped 20 years ago, they would have freaking been like, nah, we're good.
Yeah, right.
But I think it's where we're at now. Is just
it's also the shit they're talking about though too. It was like it's a little bit different flow. Also, but they're kind of talking about the same shit. Like,
but if you listen to it, bro, it sounds like I'm at La Mirada and shit. Like, damn, these supposed to sound so. I didn't think they sounded like that.
Yeah,
I heard some of their shit.
They leaned into it for sure. They leaned into it because
so they do it on purpose.
Yeah, can we pull up that Shoreline Mafia song? Yeah, they did it intentionally because the squabble up.
Yeah.
When
with
YG. Music, with
YG.
Kendrick. With the I think it's.
Oh, okay.
Not Lisa. Who's the other one with the sample?
That it's a dope track though.
Yeah, so it's rocking on me. Yeah, so they kind of it's like a little bit of a strategic move. It was a play for sure.
See, because that's how I sounded when I was recording the beginning, bro.
Right.
And I was like, hell no, I'm not releasing that shit. Because again, you grew up with that stigma of like, nah, you can't sound gangster,
Nah, the game's a little bit more open now, for sure.
Yeah.
And then the drums are also like trap drums too, though, kind of, that's. But yeah, they leaned into it for sure. They caught the moment, and even like a lot of people were like sharing it to their stories and shit. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, even people that I know that aren't Mexican, like they were sharing it, bro. Like,
and what's dope is what I seen. What he does is like he'll perform in places that normally rappers like them don't show up. My my nephew lives in Yuma. They showed up in El Centro, bro. That's like a farmer town,
Hell yeah.
like small city, like 30 minutes away from the border, maybe even less, dude.
El California.
Centro.
Oh
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
I know. I've worked there.
And my nephew was like, dude, guess who showed up? This fool, YGZ and shit. Like, what? But that's dope, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're keeping it hip hop, and to me, that's
It's marketing too.
yeah, bro. Cause I think, bro, there's so many people there. It's just
Yeah.
so many young, the youth that
Right,
want to
right,
listen
right.
to music. Why not give them?
And they don't get none of that there, bro.
Yeah,
That place probably doesn't even have like a legit venue that people could go
Yeah,
on tour.
I don't know how he found out about it, but yeah, he says it was packed, and he showed me a bit, and it's dope, bro. It's
Yeah.
like the freaking packed from wall to wall.
Yeah, the city was probably ready for it. Like that's for sure the little things that we're always missing, these little like tactics.
Yeah.
And like you said, your boy ill, like, oh, he's not he's not getting the motion, but there's something missing, bro. Like whether however it's the content or this place or that place or the little tricks, whatever whatever it is, bro. There's always opportunities that we just haven't seen yet, but they're there for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely, bro. Like I don't know. I just heard he went to Bakersfield too.
Yeah,
Rappers don't really do that shit. Like, well, at least the upcoming ones.
for sure.
They might show up to those little like hip hop spots, graffiti shops and shit.
Yeah, now that's a good move too, because even if they're doing it like, oh, like where's the raza at? Where's there a lot of Mexicans?
Exactly,
Like, oh, well, let's pull up there. And they're also big enough that like even the people that are there that are kind of not really fans all the way, they'll be like, oh, fuck it, let's just go, because nothing's really
And I think it's
really
different
happening.
when they see you in person, bro.
Yeah,
I think it's different because I've had coworkers like don't even care about hip hop, but once they see me performing,
right, yeah.
they take out their phone like I'm not that normal person. You know what I mean?
Like you don't gotta
bro.
see them on Monday.
Yeah, and they're just like looking at me like, oh my god, like like a freaking like what the fuck?
Yeah, the performance or telling people I make music, it's not justified until they see you perform live.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, it's cool, dog. I enjoy it, bro. I mean, I don't think I'll be able to stop doing it for a minute.
Yeah, that's good, bro.
Especially seeing like what these kids that are coming up, like not kids, fucking younger dudes coming up, like they got the right ears, bro. And that shit's dope. Like there's a lot in Santa Ana, bro. I wish there would have been something like that when I was younger.
It's kind of bubbling too, right?
Yeah,
There's like
bro.
even the fans.
The
Have you heard
music
about
scene?
them?
Oh yeah. That's dope.
I think
Look
they're
what
like
he's
on
doing.
tour, bro,
Yeah,
in
look what
Belgium
he's
and
doing.
shit. Yeah.
That's what I've been shooting. I've told Freddie that idea of he does the 100 proof cipher.
Right.
Oh, I think I told Il Disciple, not Freddie, but I'm like, bro, you guys, if you guys wanted to, you guys can do a little tour, bro.
Yeah.
Just buckle down. You guys get some, somebody to freaking handle all the paperwork.
Yeah, all the
that
logistics.
stuff. Yeah. The right, how to transportation, where you guys can go, even if it's like a little local thing, like Southern California thing. Yeah. But yeah, that's dope for the fans.
Yeah.
Belgium.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, bro, because I follow them. I had reached out to them to try to get on one of their shows a few years ago when I was more active with my performances, but yeah, I think they're on tour, bro. Like in Belgium.
I wonder how he did that. I wonder how was it like.
Yeah, I don't. It's
dope.
crazy, bro. It's crazy. No disrespect, but it's hard to imagine that they'd have that type of pull in Europe at this point,
Yeah.
But hey, they're there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And it's dudes that are active. They're staying consistent
Right,
with their
yeah.
shit. And I think just content alone, like doing this, before me a couple years ago, I would have been like, nah, I'm good, bro. Like,
Yeah, you're tripping.
like, why do you want to talk to me? Yeah. But the dude I listen to, I like watching PBD.
Yeah.
And he's
for
just
sure.
like, bro, you guys got to do. And, he does a whole different type of shit.
Right, yeah. He
doesn't
pulls
do
up
music.
with a suit.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he's just like, if you ain't doing something with it, then what the fuck you doing?
Right.
Like, whether it's music, whether it's fucking, I don't know, showing somebody your music, anything.
Yeah.
You got to stay consistent.
Putting that step out there.
Yeah. And I think that's the hardest thing. Like, we get stuck on our little day-to-day lifestyle.
Yeah.
And it's hard.
I was literally just having this discussion today with my homie, shout out Andreas. He's like an author. He writes.
Oh, okay.
Like, bro, I get caught up in gaming or whatever, and then, bro, I get caught up in TV or fucking social media. Like, bro, this shit, it's not fulfilling and it's not fun, and it's like we lie to ourselves like, oh, that's work. Like, bro, like making a song, even if nothing happens except I fucking fuck around, I freestyle a half a hook, and it gets stuck on the hard drive, bro, forever. Like that was more fun than watching a movie or being on Instagram. Like it's not it is truly like what we enjoy, bro. We enjoy creating shit.
And that's the thing I tell people, like my family, or close family, that they'll tell me, oh, they got to stay away from social media. They'll ask me like, how do you do it, whatever, like you're always looking at your phone or whatever. But to me, it's like, bro, I get to look at these videos from 10 years ago, and it's like, dude, I was doing something. You know what I mean? I wasn't fucking sitting on. Yeah, I might be looking on my phone, but I might be, just strategizing or looking at something. You know, or saying, oh, should I share this video from 10 years ago, whatever.
I get it.
And because it makes it, people will look at it. Somebody's going to look at it. I'm not saying, oh, you got thousands of followers, but somebody's going to look at it and be like, you might motivate somebody.
For sure. Because
that's what I do now, bro. I go through people's, you look at their library, like their music library, and it's like, damn, dude, the fuck was I doing?
Right.
I was sleeping. So, it kind of gets you. It puts a little fire on you.
Just to keep motivated.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, and that's the check too, bro. Like you think this fool made it easy? All right, scroll down on your Apple Music or your Spotify until you can't until you can't scroll anymore. Right?
And you're like, what the
You're gonna go for a while, bro. You're gonna go for a while. Most of these fools, you're gonna go a long time.
Like that guy, NBA Youngboy.
Yeah, bro.
How many songs does he have?
No, mames.
I can't even tell you one song of his, but he's put in the work. Yeah, there's a reason why.
Pull up NBA Youngboy's on. You could just search it on Apple Music, just so we could see all the album covers. I was thinking about that because you're talking about the tour. Like, bro, him. If For the Fans could be in Belgium, then they should be in Belgium. If NBA Youngboy could get the Honda Center, because I was just at the Honda Center last week, and they're promoting that. Like, damn, bro, like 15,000 people want to see this fool rap over his vocals.
And you know what? Yeah, nobody. It's not like he put shit out like that, bro. But it's just so much music.
And then he doesn't even like his vocals are on, like his verses are on, bro. So you're just hearing him kind of mumble over the beat, like it's not gonna come through clear. But yeah, no, my man, bro, that's already what is that, 5 each one? So that's already 15, 20, bro, 25, 30, 35. Yeah, no, man. These are all albums or albums. Some of them are singles. Oh yeah,
they're all albums.
No, I think those are singles. So no, some of those are
albums. I think
albums.
he has something like hundreds of songs, right?
Yeah, for sure. He's a punching guy though too. He just punches in and punches in.
Okay, but that's another cool thing about the new generation too. That at least for myself, I'm speaking for myself. Before the homie, it was all about crafting. You know what I mean?
Right.
Your skill, like you go in there and you're always practicing. You're doing your thing, making sure you perfect that shit as much as possible. But with El Disciple, it was like, you got something for this? Boom, drop it. If I didn't, I'll write something in the spot.
Right.
Like the last tracks I've done with him have all been written in the spot, and it's like, damn, this is dope, bro. It's a little, it's different. It's refreshing.
Quicker workflow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just coming up with shit in the spot, it ain't, and that's something I would have never done. I would have gone home, practiced it for a couple months,
right.
Then recorded it.
Yeah.
So I can, play with it as I'm recording it. But
I think it's a balance of two, like the ones that are really like, oh shit, this is something right here, like, oh, let me really perfect this and fucking.
And I think I owe it to that though, all those years of just practicing those certain songs.
Yeah.
That now it doesn't matter what I say, I can like spit it how I want it.
Yeah.
If I have it in front of me.
And some are just good to get out the system too, bro. Like you got some of them, you gotta just get them out, bro. Like just get them out the system, and then. Too, I think there's a part of me, especially because I have the perspective right now, like, I haven't dropped no music, I haven't performed, so even just talking about this, like, it's like almost fucking frustrating because people, like, on the podcast it comes up, but then outside in my regular life, I'll talk to them, like, well, what's up with the tracks? Like, they haven't performed? Like, even people that aren't my, like, age or anything that would probably never go to my show, people from out of town that live out of town, like, what's up with the shows? So that part's frustrating makes me
So
want
it
to get
does
on
make
my.
you feel a
Fuck
certain
yeah,
way?
bro! I love
Oh, okay.
like it. Just like god damn, bro. Like I don't want the answer to be I haven't performed, I haven't dropped.
Yeah.
I'm tired of having to answer that honestly.
Yeah.
Like that's the
But you
honest
know what? I
answer.
think this is probably just as good, if not even better. You know, doing a
Right.
podcast. I think the last couple of years, I got into like watching podcasts in 2020, and you know, there's always a topic where you're like, oh shit, I think I can do a podcast.
Yeah.
But there's so much that goes into it. Just look at this. You know
For
what I mean?
sure.
And I'm
Yeah.
glad I didn't intend it, because then, you know, where would my music go?
Yeah.
But it looks like, bro, you're doing it the right way. You know
Yeah,
what I
for
mean?
sure. Yeah, we've put in a lot of work, and it's moving just a little bit, bro. Every time,
Yeah.
a little bit of followers, a little bit of one subscriber, one comment, whatever. Is one person reaches out like, hey, can I be
Yeah.
on? Whatever. Tiny little steps, but it's going, bro. And that's also a lesson that I learned in music, bro. Because like I was working with two of my best homies and my brother, and we had like a whole little label and everything. We were pushing, bro, and we were throwing shows. We were at the observatory. We had like a little bit of motion, just a
way.
tiny bit of motion, like doing openers at the observatory,
Yeah.
not headlining.
Yeah.
But there was kind of like this. Oh, we're gonna pop off, bro. Like
Yeah.
we're gone. Like fuck work, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Like we're ready to go, bro. Like
Yeah,
we're ready to
straight
go.
up,
And
yeah.
then when it didn't happen, it's like, oh shit. Like nah, like relax, bro. Like you gotta humble yourself to the process, to the craft. You gotta, if you're gonna make it like that, you're gonna have to fucking earn it, blood, sweat, and tears,
And
bro.
you know what? I think, you know who's doing it? I think a different way. I heard him talk about it at a radio station. They asked him, "Oh, what's up with you not doing shit locally?"
Right.
The Yodis, and they're like, "Bro, no disrespect, but we're trying to get to the bag."
Right.
I see the way they're doing it, bro. They're doing the videos on the reels on IG,
Right.
and then they're dropping videos.
Yeah.
That's all they're doing different, bro. I think I'm like, that's a pretty good strategy. A good well, yeah, a good strategy to
Yeah.
what they're doing. Because look at what they're doing. People are looking at them like, shit, they're already a step ahead, you know? But,
Yeah, they already got their like little cult following,
Yeah,
like very
exactly.
niche,
Yeah,
specific
yeah.
following.
And I think because they're putting, when you put a video, like, you know, you got to direct that shit. When you put a video to your music or whatever it is you're doing, it puts a different perspective in people's face.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, these guys are official, or these guys, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, which now more than ever takes less money to make a great video.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's just but
in reality, they, you know, after what, a year ago, they, you know, I don't know how much they had done, but I don't think they were there yet. But
Right.
now I think because of all the videos they've done, they've had a couple you know, little B celebrities, whatever.
yeah, little drama
that-
too. I think like with the Adam
yeah.
22, like little
Yeah.
all that shit's good.
Oh,
it's,
yeah,
It's
yeah.
kind of, you know, unfortunately, it's what the culture feeds off, right? Like it's a very toxic culture, very.
Or what they did at a
headline.
WWE event, they're like rapping in front of. I wouldn't be able to do that. Like,
Oh, they like
they
perform
just go up in there and they just start rap. They just climb on a fucking cooler and just start rapping and shit.
like part of the show or not? Can we
No,
pull
no,
it? Like, Coyote,
Coyote.
WWE,
It's a
WWE.
WWE event, and they just go and they're in the lobby and they just start fucking performing
Oh
this
shit!
shit.
Like, was it in the script of the?
No. They were just
like they
were
just
just
crashed
there.
it?
Yeah, they just
Oh, hell
go.
yeah.
And I'm like, damn, these fools.
Are
So
they-
I feel like they demanded the attention,
Right.
with what the way they did it, going, and you know, they're spitting bars. It's you know, a lot of people don't really like that shit now. Like,
Right. Yeah.
You
Oh,
know,
they got a
it's
song with
hard.
Shaq too.
Yeah, he did.
Are
They did that.
They're from LA.
Yeah, they're from LA.
Oh, for sure. Oh, you
But
good.
yeah, bro, the way they're doing it, they're getting features, doing videos, and dropping sick reels.
Oh yeah. Damn.
See, they
MC
did that. They
Magic.
did that video with Mario Lopez.
Yeah. Little concept
Concrete.
videos.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And that's really all it is, bro. But it's hard to accept that as long as you keep going and you're out there, and it's just because you know they have the benefit now, where of course there was at a certain point where they didn't have the benefit to fuck it, another video, another video, and let's just another song, another video. But like right now at this stage, we have to do that and manage our jobs and our lives.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
that's the
To keep it going, yeah.
Yeah,
No, I
yeah,
know.
bro, you
Trust me,
gotta-
bro. It's just
there's-
times that I saw these last 2 months went by. I haven't performed. I've written stuff and I've practiced, but I haven't performed what I wanted to do throughout the year. But I'm like, all right. The beginning of the year, I started pretty strong with the Dark Horse and the 100 Proof and just appearing. You know what I mean? Getting my stage presence.
Yeah, getting
But,
and keep being in the circle, showing
yeah,
face
exactly,
too, right?
exactly.
Talking to people and being all, it's all good
Exactly.
for it.
And it's dope, bro, because you get followers like oh
Right,
shit,
right.
and you know they ain't hundreds of people out there,
Nah.
but obviously people fuck with you or they like your sound, they like something. But if you don't mind me asking, what made you do this?
Just knowing a lot of people, bro. Knowing like a lot of people because I'm from East LA, and then I do music, so that I got all those people right there, like all my homies and people I grew up with or went to school with. Knowing that crowd, and then I do music, so knowing artists, and I'm tapped in with like some open mics in LA and
Oh, okay.
meeting people, producers, and I'm very passionate about music.
Okay.
And then I train at a gym right here.
Okay.
It's a mixed martial arts gym,
Okay.
Team Oyama. And
Okay.
right there, it's all interesting people, bro. It's like, it's pro fighters. It's young kids that are about to crack the fucking, they're about to crack
do some,
they're about to, get into the game. They're about to go pro. And then there's like authors there or people that rap and make music and play guitar. And
They all
so,
have a story, dude.
yeah, so it was that. And then just part of it's like, if this is just another lane to get where I want to go, this is
exactly.
if this pops off and I don't have to work a day job and I'm living off this, then I'm focusing on music. If I'm focusing, if my music pops off and I don't have to live a day job, then I'm focusing more on this. Like, bro, it's still the same route, and this this type of like media fits me good too because I like it's the amount of thoughts or the complexity of thoughts that I could get off in a show like this. It's not the same as a song, song's
you
3
can
minutes,
you can
but
talk,
right here it's a little more space to really think it out. But yeah, just knowing people, and I've been constantly asked like, oh, like what are you aiming for? Like, what are you aiming? What's the show gonna be about? Like, man,
I heard in PBD he was talking about how in 2020 it was like, fuck, he dropped the numbers one time, bro. He looked it up on how many podcasts came up, and since then, how many have like been out since the last 3 years, like just stopped, and it was like
insane,
80-90%, bro.
Right.
But I think because people got the wrong idea, I thought or they just don't know how to talk to people.
Yeah. Or they had the comfort of not being able to go outside and like not working,
and now
so
it's like
it was
you gotta
easy.
get your ass to work.
Yeah.
But again, what you're doing right here is fucking dope, bro.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
And you can tell, bro. I mean, going from the small amount that I've seen from you, like the martial arts, the music, you being from East LA, now in OC. I mean, that's a pretty wide range right there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and then being able to talk to like artists like you and just see what their game plan, not their game plan, but what their headspace is, like how they approach the game and what their like everything, all that. Like I always win too, bro. Like I always learn something or I always think about something different or I get another perspective. Like it's always.
And it's important, bro. I was trying to get the homie, one of the homies, he's a videographer, and I'm like, hey, bro, can you ask me a couple questions? Yeah. Like, I didn't want it to be like, hey, bro, can you interview me? Yeah. He's going to be like, what the fuck? Because he doesn't want to do that. But I'm like, bro, I want to talk about this shit. The shirt I just gave you has the image of this dude that got lynched back in, like, 1892. Yeah. They say it was the last documented lynching in California. He got lynched in Santa Ana. And I'm like, bro, I want you. My brother, I showed him the picture. He drew the image of it. And I'm like, bro, just ask me questions about this guy. Yeah. And it never happened. You know what I mean? So for you to provide this space for people is fucking dope.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm right here, bro. So what's that? Do you have more info on that story?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah, bro. Francisco Torres, bro. Actually, what's funny is today's 133 days that it happened. Damn. He got well, I think it happened on the 20th because he woke up. Everybody woke up on the 21st and they saw him on the northwest corner of 4th and Sycamore. And he had a sign on his leg. They put a little sign on his leg that said change of venue. So back then.
It said what?
Change of venue. So he was supposed to be.
Change of venue?
Yeah, he was supposed to be sentenced in LA. And they told him, they're like, bro, these people are going to slaughter him, fucking the townspeople. They're like, they're going to kill his ass. You should take him to L.A.
Do they know, like, what crime he was?
Oh, okay. So, Majeska Canyon?
No.
So it's right behind your guys' hill over here.
Oh,
dude.
for
you
sure.
you guys should go, bro. You guys will love that shit. So, this lady was like, she was like the actress of the time in Europe in the late fucking 1800s. She was from Poland. She was looking to retire like with all her money and shit.
Right.
And her friends would tell her, "Hey, go to the New World. You know, you're gonna it's freedom. You know, all this
Yeah.
shit." So she came to Southern California, found this nice little hill right here, right behind. It's by Santiago Canyon.
Yeah.
And she got the dude that fucking designed the Madison Square Garden to design her house there, right next to the little hill. And so she had, she had people that farmed for her. She had a whole, a bunch of people working for her.
Whole compound.
Yeah, so that was one of the dudes, and this was, if I remember correctly, 1892. I guess it was around that time when they started doing taxes. And so there was a language barrier. He
Right.
didn't speak English, and they were taking funds away from his money, from his pay. So he told the dude, the foreman, like, "Hey, bro, if you don't have my money, the money you owe me next week, I'm gonna kick your ass." And there was a lady, like a servant, like a lady,
Yeah.
that saw the fight, the scuffle take place outside of the barn, and they pushed each other into the barn. And by the time he got out, the dude had a pitchfork in his stomach, the foreman. So at the time, the racial stuff was like hardcore, bro.
Right,
And
yeah.
so he got in a horse and took off. They ended up catching him in La Mesa. So he was trying to go to Mexico.
Right.
So when they catch him, right away they're like, "Hey, Theo Lacey," they're like the dude, the actual sheriff.
Yeah, I
was
saw
like-
his name right there.
They're like, "Hey, take this fool to L.A." You know what I mean? He's not gonna make it. Like they're gonna kill his ass. The guy's like, "No, we got it." Who was so Theo Lacey was like, "Nah, don't trip, we got it." They put him in the cell. So I'm not sure. I think it was the second one, the second link. There's a thing where the dudes they interviewed the dudes next to them. So right to the right side there was two dudes from Anaheim, and on the left side I don't know who it was, but that guy, he said when the guys came in like around 11:30 at night, they told the guy to open the door, and they're like, "Oh, we can't do that." They just pushed them out of the way. He said it was no less than 15 guys wearing like fucking mask and shit with holes, whatever, to see, and they say they put a. He believes he was dead before they even hung him, cause they put like socks and
Yeah,
fucking
they gagged
bandanas
him.
in his mouth.
Yeah.
They gagged him, and he said the way he sounded, he's like, I never. The guy next door, he's like, I'll never want to come to jail after this, the way he sounded. And when they took him out, well, they dragged him out, and
Citizens did. Right, like not
it's believed later on that it was,
cops and
the
citizens
the
and
bankers,
yeah.
all that. The men of the town and shit. So, I mean, it was different times, bro.
Yeah, I know,
I
it's-
I get it. They're not gonna question his ass. I mean, he committed a fucked up crime, but yeah, it's fucked up, dude. So they end up hanging him in the northwest corner of, which now there's a cowboy store.
Right.
Yeah, and yeah, they put that sign, change of venue. I'm like, damn, that's fucked up, bro. Like, that's him right there.
Right there, yeah, just that's like a diss, right? Change of venue.
Change of
Oh,
venue,
yeah,
exactly.
you know,
Like, yeah,
taking him
he
to
ain't-
LA.
Yeah, exactly. That was planned all along. Like, we'll take care of it. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. And that got me. So when I did my first LP with the homie Vex, Santana's Revenge LP, I wanted to get into the whole like damn, bro. In the city, bro. The way the city was bubbling, the downtown was starting to come together. The lofts, all that, they were building all that shit.
Yeah.
And I was just looking for information, like just history, just what I can use, because I've always been into that cowboy, like old school shit, and I came across that story, and that's when I'm like, dude, we don't even know, bro.
Yeah,
like,
no, that's heavy,
we
bro.
don't even know, bro. What the fuck, like.
And especially for that to be the last person lynched in California.
They
bro.
say it's the last person documented.
Right. Yeah.
So I believe that maybe documented. Maybe there is.
Some
I'm sure
dark
there was
shit
probably
going
more.
on some
Yeah.
farms and fucking.
But this one was actually, you can actually like look up.
Yeah. The
There's
whole history
a
of it.
at the library, you can go. There's a history room right now. Actually, they're remodeling it, but there's a history room at the library. It's pretty dope. And bro, you can get books from like fuck 1900s, bro,
Right,
1910,
right.
1920.
Crazy shit.
And I went in there. I asked the guy. I'm like, hey, do you have anything on Francisco Torres? And you know, they look up
Yeah,
the
story.
content, and he gave me books that mentioned it or talked about it from the 1930s.
Okay.
So these are people that actually maybe like, bro, it should happen. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
Like,
directly. They could
yeah.
have saw it, or they was
Their uncles
yeah.
were there, something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because that's only 40 years, right? So they could
from
have
the
been
1930s.
alive. And
Yeah, it's a lot of dope shit, bro. You read through it. Another one that gets me when it became are you familiar with the Ortega Highway?
yeah,
Okay, the drive.
yeah.
Have you guys done it
No,
to
I
Lake
haven't, but I
Elsinore?
know I've
Oh, you
seen
guys,
it. Yeah,
if you guys don't mind, you know, little windy roads and
Right.
one way streets, you guys will like that drive. But there was also in 1857 there was a group called Las Manillas, and it was all. So you gotta think about it, bro. This became the U.S. what 1850 or
Right.
1848, something like
Yeah.
that. In 1857, I would look up Flores gang. So this one's dope, bro, because you gotta think about it.
The
This
Hanks.
this was L.A. County.
Right.
This wasn't Orange County till like 1889 or something like that. So these dudes, what they did, they would steal horses. I read a book, one of the books at the library, where they stole horses because they were upset at, you know, the Americans.
Yeah.
That bro, when they were born, this was Mexico.
Right. Yeah.
So to them, they were like, "Fuck shit." They had a
Imagine,
reason to be
bro.
pissed. They
Yeah.
had a reason to be like, "Bro, we're burning this shit down." So
For-
what they would do is steal the horses and go up to Ortega Highway and hide them up there. And but finally, they would go like on like they'll get crazy, bro. Like they'll go into bars and shit. And they actually came to Tustin. They ended up killing the dude. The bartender tried to like fight back. They killed the dude, and that's what got the L.A. County sheriffs to be like, "Yo, we got to go out there and get these guys."
Yeah.
So they come over here. It was about 7 of them. They head down here, and they stay at a rancho, which was kind of like west of Santa Ana. I forgot what it's called, bro. But Bolsa Chica. And the dude tells them it was a Mexican rancho, and they're like, "Hey, dude, you guys are outnumbered. They're about 50 heads and shit. So you guys are outnumbered." So they're like, "Nah, we're good. You know, we're the fucking law." So they go down. I'm assuming, bro,
The
the
gang
five
was
free-
50 deep.
50 deep.
Oh,
And
shit.
The sheriffs came with 6 guys. So what he does is, I'm assuming, bro, that the 5 freeway, that was the trail to go south.
Right.
Because now the hill where they hung some of them is on the 5 freeway. So that tells me they were down that road.
Right. Right.
Well, when they got to the point, you know where the 405 meets the 5?
Yeah.
It's like a little triangle. They got ambushed there. So I'm thinking that the ranch they stayed in that night, somebody came and alerted these guys at night and said, "Hey, these guys are here. They're spending the night in West Santa Ana. They're gonna head out in the morning, because they spend the night there, coming from LA." And yeah, sure enough, in the morning they ambushed them right there where 405 meets the 5.
They ambushed the cops.
They ambushed the
God
cops.
damn.
They killed 3 of them, and that was the first LA County sheriffs that died on duty, the line of duty. That's crazy, bro. Santa Ana is not even fucking LA.
Yeah. It
So
was
it's-
LA.
You know what I'm saying? It was LA here,
That's
bro.
what
Yeah.
when I shout out to the homies when I first moved over here. I'm like, fool, fuck LA, bro. I'm like, fool, fuck you. What the? Like, see, fuckers, you didn't even
Exactly,
know, bro.
bro, yeah.
We've been together.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
We've
Oh,
all
yeah,
been
bro.
one. Yeah, no, that's wicked, bro. Wild, wild west shit.
So-
That's some movie shit right there,
Exactly,
bro.
So the gang their little gang was called Las Manillas, which is like handcuffs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's hard, bro. That's
So
tough.
it's dope, bro. Me seeing that shit just changed my whole perspective of like what music is, and just
Right,
it,
right.
it's dope, bro.
Yeah, pride in your culture,
Yeah, and
Yeah.
living here in Santa Ana, like,
pride in your city,
you know,
too.
yeah,
absolutely.
look how far we have come, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not. To me, I'm more thankful than anything.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's insane, bro.
Bro. Yeah. Is it unfortunate? Fuck yeah, bro. But
You know, they didn't know where they were gonna end up. That was just life for them, bro.
and it makes me think about the young cats now, the neighborhood. You know, I talk to kids sometimes, and they're just like, they're handling shit, bro. Like, Like, and we're in those times. Bro.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, damn, bro. I think that, I don't know. I just certain men that maybe just don't give a fuck.
Right.
And we're young. We're young. Because I used to feel like that sometimes.
For sure.
When you're young, growing up in that environment.
Yeah, a lot of testosterone, a lot of anger.
You're full of pride.
Yeah.
I think myself, I was more full of pride than anger. I didn't have any anger, bro.
Not
I'm the
directed.
same person that I was back then
Yeah.
and shit. You just love where you're from. You just love the tradition, the
Yeah.
cultures.
Your block.
Yeah, but yeah, that was it. Flores, Daniel Gang. So those were two different guys.
Yeah, that's
So when you
fire,
go
bro.
up there, bro, to Ortega Highway, I always think about that shit. Like, damn.
These were
Yeah.
There's fucking stashing their whips right there, bro.
Exactly.
Gone in 60 seconds type of shit, bro.
Exactly.
The history of places like that, like, it's just ridiculous, bro. It's hard to process. Damn,
And a lot
so
of people from OC don't like going to LA, but dog, yesterday that's what I did for
Yeah.
my birthday. I tell my girl, I'm like, we'll go to Supreme, get some food, whatever. I like going to a Placito Olvera.
for sure.
Have you read the history there in that house in the Adobe home?
Not thoroughly. Not
that
thoroughly.
shit,
Yeah.
that's like, bro, they don't teach us that shit in school,
Right.
bro. It's like, what the fuck? What are you guys doing, bro?
Well, I know that was Placita's like the first settlement, right, of LA.
Yeah. That house that's there is supposed to be like one of the fucking oldest houses in California.
Yeah.
But it talks about how they would come and how the U.S. came for like two years prior to it beating them, and Mexico would push them back. And I think like 1848, finally these dudes. What happened is starting like in Oklahoma or those states, they just started fucking ravaging through the towns, bro.
Yeah.
They started raping, killing, like just pretty much. So by the time they got to LA, they were mentally broken. The Mexicans,
Right.
and they were like, "We don't want to fight this. You don't want nothing to happen to you." And they didn't have the backing from Mexico City.
Yeah, from the government.
Yeah,
Oh, they were on the outskirts of the country, right?
yeah, and that's what I
Yeah.
think about. I'm like, damn, it was
They're
fucking
super far from.
Yeah. So what it says there at that house, this is not in your fucking history books, bro. I've fucking looked for it online, but what it says in that house is that these dudes got there. Mexico kind of fought for like a couple days, and then they retrieved, went deep into Mexico, and these dudes stuck the American flag on that house and waited for 10 days, and they never came back. So it's kind of like, fuck, bro. So you guys got your asses kicked. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, dude, you guys got your asses kicked.
That's a sense of pride for Mexicans
Yeah.
everywhere, all over
Yeah.
LA, and they lost.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
It's hard to balance those things, bro. It's like I was just having the discussion with somebody of the fact that we all have Spanish blood in us, but like a lot of us only think like, oh, we're
Wait, are you Mexican?
I'm Mexican.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you look like German, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, like the fact we all have Spanish blood in us, like we like to think like, oh, we're, especially me, I got mad European blood in me. Like we like to think, oh, not like hell, not like I'm indigenous.
Yeah.
I'm Aztec. I'm
Same
Mayan.
here, bro.
I'm
Same
Mayan.
here.
We like to think that, bro, but it's unfortunately that's not you. We all have Spanish last names. We're on the this far down in history. We're very mixed, and it's like how do we accept that too? How do we deal with the fact like, well, yeah, we do have some fucking Aztec and some Mayan. And
Are your parents from Jalisco?
no, my grandpa on my dad's side was from Hermosillo, from Sonora.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, on my mom's side. Yeah, he got to LA like in 1930s as like
shit.
a young boy, So he's been in that. Well, he was in here for a long ass time, bro.
Okay.
And both of my parents are from LA.
This is what I tell people at work, bro. I'm like, if your name isn't like Tenochtitlan or some shit like that, you're fucking
Spanish,
Spanish, Hispanic, whatever you want to call it, bro. Cause I'm like, bro, like look at us, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard to accept that though, too, right? Like, yeah.
And I don't know, maybe it's just the more shit I read, sometimes I'm like, man, maybe I shouldn't keep fucking reading. Cause you look at shit and you're like, dude,
shit's wrong.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, you gotta keep looking, bro.
But it's also that we have the benefit of our morality now, though.
Yeah.
We look at life through our morals and we don't, like, I just watched Apocalypto, bro. Life was nothing, bro.
Yeah.
Babies, anything. All is nothing, bro. It's just.
Yeah. And seeing what I've been seeing lately does get me, though. Like, you know what? fuck, you gotta fight for at least what you believe in.
Right,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Because it is, you're right, what you say, like, we all think we're indigenous and shit. But we might be 30, 50, we don't know.
Right, for
You know what
sure.
I mean? But
Yeah, and I don't say that to say like it's
yeah,
bad or
no, no,
that
no, no,
like
of course not.
but it's
Yeah.
just like a fact. It's I think that I my question was, does that create an internal like
Well,
an internal fight in ourselves that we don't realize, like, oh shit, like, bro, I got
there's a
blood,
dude I
I got
see. I don't even know his fucking name on IG. He's pretty, like, what is it, like, controversial? All the
Yeah.
shit he says. But he said hating that part of history, you're pretty much hating yourself, bro. That's fucking true, bro. It's like you look at
Yeah.
it like, I go to my pops. He's from Zacatecas, and there you're either a baseball player or a charro. Like, that's just what it was. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Charreria, bro, that's fucking gauchos and shit. What do they
Yeah.
call those? Those dudes from Spain.
Right,
Like,
right.
they dance horses, they dress like charros,
Mm.
like, you know what I mean? And we just mixed in our, our indigenous,
Yeah.
because there is indigenous.
It's still alive.
Yeah, the culture
for
is
sure.
still
like
there in
Dia
my
de
dad's
los
rancho.
Muertos, that's
Oh,
not
yeah, for sure,
European.
yeah.
That's
And they do danzas in my
Right.
dad's rancho too. So that's cool, bro. So you'll see dudes in boots doing like straight up, yeah, danza. You know what danzas are?
yeah.
So it's
Or,
like spiritual dances.
okay,
Like
yeah,
for
yeah.
I tell them, like, dude, those were dances for the gods.
Right, right, yeah.
To them, it's more like, yeah, let's do it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And but they practice, bro.
Right.
They do like Monday through Friday practice.
It's a big deal.
Yeah, and when they do events on the weekends, they do the danzas. And shit.
Yeah, got you. Yeah,
So-
no, that. Yeah, so it's still alive, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
yeah.
even I went to when I was in, like outside of Cancun, like Playa del Carmen last year. We went to the Frida Museum, bro, and like
Oh,
they had
right.
her whole story, bro, and everything. Like, fuck,
How was that?
this girl was fucking insane, bro. She started painting because a bus got hit when she was in college, and
yeah,
she
I
couldn't
seen
walk, bro.
I
She
seen the
couldn't.
movie,
She
yeah.
was literally like laying down and just painting on.
Is that why
think
she started painting?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they would put the canvas on top of her bed, and she would paint like with one.
So what would she do before that? She was just a
just
normal
like
girl?
just like a regular person, I guess, just a student.
That's
But then
crazy.
they went through like her whole story, and that's how she started painting. And communist thinking, like a lot of like a very prideful Mexican woman, bro. Super prideful, proud. There's one picture of her, bro, with like a suit that she just like a pachuca almost, like just she
yeah.
looked like fierce, bro, ferocious. But and then in the end, they had like a little shrine for her, like Dia de los Muertos. And they told like the lady was telling us the stories too, and like, oh, the skulls, they 9 years, like after 9 years, that's when they were decomposed enough that you could bring them out, bro. Like, so
no
like,
way.
they got replaced because
Yeah.
like Spanish and everybody looked down on that,
Yeah.
but that was the original tradition, bro. Like 9
Did
years.
she do drugs, bro?
Frida?
Yeah.
I'm
did she
not
fuck
her
around?
her
'Cause her shit was
her art
out
is
there, right?
dark, yeah. So it was very like a lot of it was like really dark and like
Or is it just because she was like, because in high school, the kids you don't never imagine, they're like gothic-y. They end up
yeah,
being, and
yeah,
you're just
for
kind of
sure,
like, oh, maybe
emo-y.
they like that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, a lot of her art, but like it didn't strike me. But then some would be like beautiful. But then also, I think at this mature age, like bro, like you just, it doesn't make me feel nothing.
Yeah,
Neither.
yeah.
I'll stare at a white wall and I don't feel nothing,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
But
yeah.
when I see that, I'm like, fuck, bro. Like,
Like, what was she
feeling,
on?
I'm
Yeah,
feeling
yeah.
something.
Or she was probably upset at what happened to her.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
She's like, fuck this, fuck
And
that.
she was also like very against the government, and her whole story. And Diego Rivera was like a old, like like not
Yeah,
not
that fool
good
was like
looking
a player, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
not a
look.
good looking, but still a player. And like he was getting
There's
like
a-
young girls and
There's a cool saying in Mexico. They say, "Verbo mata carita."
Right.
Like your lingo, the way you talk and shit,
Yeah.
will kill a fucking good looks.
yeah,
And I
yeah.
think because people have that even here in America,
Right.
it's like fuck if you know
Word
how to
kills
fucking,
looks.
Yeah,
Got you,
bro.
got you,
And
yeah.
it's pretty dope because I see that shit and it's like what the fuck.
yeah, I
Like,
think
how
she
the
like
hell?
slept with he was with a famous actress, and I think she slept with her too though. Like that was her revenge on him, and
Oh
like
shit.
just her whole life was crazy. But even that skull, the 9 years, like later on that trip, we were discussing like, bro, like how we I couldn't imagine doing that to somebody like my grandpa, bro. Like pulling his skull out.
So they
and
took her skull out?
No,
Oh,
no, I'm saying that was just a tradition, not her.
Oh, Dia
Like,
de los
but
Muertos
it
stuff.
was
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
they actually put
Yeah,
They
yeah,
told
yeah.
us 9 years. It was decomposed enough where nothing would be there, and you could put it up, bro. Like,
Oh, okay,
because they
okay.
come back, like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
That
yeah.
helped them come back.
Yeah, that's
And
another thing that kind of trips me out about like I grew up Catholic, and they talk about that in Italy when you go
right,
to a certain church, there's a room full of skulls, and I'm kind of like, why would they have that, bro?
yeah. But then the argument is that like if you really love that person and that they believe that brought them back to you, then like then do it,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
so that's the like dilemma. It's like, oh shit, like
Yeah,
had I
yeah.
like that's
That's
disrespect, right?
true.
Like I just can't put
That's true.
somebody's skull up, but like no, if you love them that much and that today is the day that their spirit comes back, because it's also that's why it's close to Halloween, right? Because
Yeah,
all the
yeah, the
it's
spirit,
all
yeah, Dia de los
it
Muertos,
all
yeah,
lines
yeah.
up. So yeah, it's a room and
That's
full of
dope.
skulls. That's like that morality though, right? Where
Yeah,
we get to look at life through our morals, where
yeah,
everything,
exactly.
and we don't
Like,
really. What do we know though? There's shit that we're
yeah,
doing right now that we're gonna look back at like, what the fuck were we on,
yeah.
bro?
Oh
Like
yeah,
we're
fuck yeah, bro.
fucking out of our mind.
That's why I'm kind of glad there was no podcast 20, 15, or 10, 15 years ago, because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would have looked stupid, bro.
Yeah, saying dumbass.
Like, dude, I would have dropped, dude, you know, I used to drop the N word, bro. Like,
Yeah,
because we thought it was
for
okay.
sure.
You
Yeah,
know what I mean? And I remember that was a thing, bro. And I'm so glad I had, coming to Santa Ana, dudes were like, hey, you better check that shit.
right, right.
And yeah, they check you real quick, dog. So I can just imagine, bro. We got
Yeah, yeah,
podcasts.
absolutely.
I would have been
Yeah,
like
one
saying some dumb shit.
a long time ago, I posted something on my IG. Is like, bro, I think about myself 10 years ago, and I tell myself, damn, I was an idiot. So I wonder if 10 years from now I'm gonna think, damn, I was an
Yeah,
idiot.
yeah, yeah.
Like,
You just think like,
it's just maturity and
yeah,
time
yeah,
and
yeah.
experience, right? Wisdom.
Yeah, it's
That
pretty dope though.
has that history like that been a passion of yours always, or was it something like
Yeah,
as you got
I
older?
think it was, bro. Cause even when I was a kid, I would fucking go. Now I look at it. Well, now they call it thrifting.
Right.
I remember my dad used to sell at a swap meet at Chatsworth, and I would get fucking money and go buy like vintage shit that I thought looked cool from the past. And
Right.
shit.
Right.
Oh, I thought it was actually from the time, but it was actually old, and now I'm like, damn, I had a bunch of shitty toys, bro.
Yeah.
But it just cause to me it looked dope.
Right.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So now I guess, bro, I don't know why the fuck, like, why,
Just an interest.
yeah,
Yeah, no, I mean I'm glad you are, because you gamed me up today, bro.
yeah.
Like, in a
Even in
whole
Mexico,
level.
bro. Even in Mexico, like, I never knew who Benito Juarez is. Like growing up here, we're always like, yeah, Mexico. And I'm like, who the fuck is Benito Juarez, bro? And that fool tripped me out too, dog. Like he grew up he's indigenous, bro. He's straight up from a freaking little town.
Yeah.
But he wanted to go to school, and he's like, I'm gonna teach myself I'm gonna educate myself. And he did, bro. He ended up becoming the president. And
Oh
and
my god, straight fucking rags to riches story.
yeah,
From
bro.
like a little
Straight up.
farm boy to the president.
But now you see kind of like what politics are. Who knows? Maybe that they put him there or what. One thing, personally, I didn't like that he did. He removed religion from state. Like he didn't want the country to have anything to
Yeah,
do
he
with
separated.
religion. But
Yeah.
because at the time they felt like, dude, first it was the Spaniards, then it was France taking over Mexico. They're like, nah, get this shit out of here. So they were just now. I'm like, I don't know. Did you ever see that Narco show?
Yeah, yeah.
You know when they end up killing when they're looking for El Chapo and they end up killing the cardinal at the airport.
No, I didn't. But maybe
You
I didn't
remember
make it to that one. Yeah.
All right, so they end up fucking, and that I guess that was big, dude. Even my pops know about it, and he's like, oh, and in the show they say it had been 80 years that a Mexican president has stepped foot in a Catholic church, and I'm like, what the fuck, bro? I think Mexico
Yeah.
at the time was like 80% Catholic.
Catholic, yeah.
But so I'm thinking 80 years that a fucking president doesn't step foot, like why? So what do they believe in, bro?
Yeah,
To
how
me
do they?
personally, you know
Yeah,
what I
how
mean?
do?
Like,
Yeah, how are they
so,
worshiping?
yeah,
and
what do you guys believe in? Like, maybe even if it's okay, you're a Christian,
just only in their
but
home. Yeah.
exactly, like what? And now I go back to this dude's story, and he was the one that separated
Could leave
the
some.
church from the state, and I'm like, shit, dude, it kind of makes sense where they're at right now, bro. Like, cause I don't know, bro. I feel like they've always had a shadow casted over, like when it came to death. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I don't understand why there's so much fucking corruption and shit.
Yeah, yeah, it doesn't make sense that
You know what I'm saying?
cartels are so much
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
are as strong as the
Yeah,
government.
and I'm
Yeah.
not strong like on American politics or nothing, but I do see, you know, they always say, you know, under God, to
Yeah,
the
right,
Republic.
right,
You know what I mean?
right.
You throw the
Yeah.
name in there, or the Ten Commandments being in schools back in the day,
Yeah.
like
Pledge
I
of
don't know,
Allegiance and all those.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I don't like I'm not the biggest churchgoer, but I was raised Catholic,
Right.
and they always said you needed a foundation. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah. So you
So
think
what is their foundation?
those types of beliefs of like religious beliefs and things of that nature allow governments to strengthen and therefore like countries
it is gonna give strength to the community that creates fucking
that's
families, you know what
right,
I mean?
right.
Kids, like to raise kids, bro, and because we come here, bro. I love Mexico, but sometimes I remember I'm like, I'm ready to go home and shit. Like
Yeah.
I'm ready to go home, like you know. But now it's like, I think I'll be able to retire there, though. To be honest.
Yeah.
To be honest, but this is just shit to think about. Like
Yeah, for
I
sure.
read this stuff and I'm like, fuck, what is it? This is weird, bro.
Or it's valuable information to see like when things are happening like you know, right, like those who don't read history are doomed to
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
are doomed
And
to repeat the mistakes of the past, so you have a little head
exactly, bro.
a little step ahead.
Like that lady, all right, Majeska. She lived fucking 5 minutes away from her,
Yeah,
up there behind the hill. I'm thinking, dude, 1896 or 18, whenever she was here, bro. Mexico was down the street. There was no border,
right.
but
That's nuts,
you know
bro.
what I'm saying? There was
Yeah,
no border.
that's fucking crazy.
But look at the difference. The difference was night and day when it came to safety.
Right.
When it came to raising a family, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
that,
an
bro?
actress,
Yeah.
like probably one of the richest women in the world, essentially, in her
like
day.
she decided to come here,
Right.
where it was still fucking
A border
Wild
town.
West. Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Like it's crazy. So you know, I always think about that shit. Like,
Yeah, no, that's game right there, bro.
yeah, but no, I try to apply some of that to my music, like just the stuff. That's where Santana's Revenge came from. The
Right.
name. I think I wanted it to be more like kind of like some Western shit.
Yeah.
And that's what we went with that. I remember we were gonna do with the homie, because when I started, I was a duo with the homie Vex. We were gonna do Montezuma's Revenge,
Yeah.
like not, but you know what that is? You know, I guess in the dictionary you look it up. It's diarrhea and
Yeah,
shit, man.
yeah.
We didn't know that. Dog. I was
Yeah,
like, what the fuck?
traveler sickness.
bro. I'm like, oh, good thing we didn't do that, bro. That would have sucked. So we thought of Santana's Revenge, bro. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
that sounds dope.
Yeah, it's hard to, right? That's another thing that is part of, I guess, the artist's dilemma, right? Because we have all these stories and this information, but sometimes it doesn't communicate, you know?
Yeah.
Like I want to make songs that fucking make me cry when I'm writing them, and you feel the
Yeah,
pain, like
yeah,
from my trauma, and you feel the
Yeah.
pain in my voice, and I want it to be super dramatic, but like sometimes it just doesn't come out, or these stories that happen, or this info, or like it just doesn't happen. And I think that's kind of like the challenge of it though too, right? It's like there's when you write, are you going into it like, all right, I'm writing this song about this, or does the beat?
I used to, but
Yeah.
I think I should get back to that, just because right now it's a lot of like, so I listen to Ghostface. Like Ghostface can fucking say anything and make that shit sound
Right,
dope. That's
right,
what I
yeah.
liked about those guys. So I'm on that right now, but I always try to put some truth to it, or
Right.
even like like one of the lines I used the other day. I'm like, sign to the Lord,
Right,
stuff
right.
like that.
Yeah.
Just throwing my faith a little. Just yeah, bro. Just whatever kind of moves me at the moment.
Yeah.
Words, something that sounds dope. But yeah, bro, I'm guilty when it comes to that. I want it to sound dope more than, I guess you can say, like you said, like a story or
Right,
like
right,
so
yeah.
forth. But
Unless
I
it's
should.
done well. When it's
Yeah,
done super
exactly,
well,
yeah.
then
So if you listen to my LP, my first LP, there we were getting into like we did a side to side. It was like when we have money and when we're broke.
Right,
And we
concepts.
did one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we did one where we talk about the city, at the time how we felt. Cause now I look back and I'm like, damn, that sounds dangerous, bro.
Right.
I was like, fuck. But I still live there, and I want to raise my kid there, bro. Like,
Hell yeah.
the culture of what it is, I don't think you can teach that. I left at a young age to Phoenix, so I think I got to live in some nice neighborhoods, and it's cool. I like it. But growing up in Santa Ana always made me feel like, fuck, bro, I didn't live in America, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, made me feel like I live somewhere else.
Yeah.
And I want my son to experience that. Like, right now, he goes down the street and, like, people offer him food. Just people that knew me when I was a kid.
Community.
Yeah,
Community.
exactly.
Yeah.
And it goes back to what it used to be.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
You don't
How
see
things
that.
were.
Yeah, you don't see much of that.
Yeah. Nah. You could. I mean, I couldn't tell you neighbor's name from my last 2 apartments.
Oh no way.
You like shit like that, bro. Like,
And see, I moved after 3rd grade. I moved every year. Went to a different school all the way to my senior year.
right.
I didn't want that for my son. I wanted to.
Yeah, that's something missing for sure. Community.
Yeah.
I grew up at across the street from a park, so we were always playing sports, bro. All
Yeah.
our friends, my friends' parents were friends with my mom, and everybody was all the
You grew up
adults were
there
friends.
your whole childhood?
Yeah. I moved over
okay.
here when I was already gonna be 18 in
Oh, okay.
2013.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
nice.
so we're like that. It was really community, like barbecues and like on Saturdays after our games and just running around playing all the time and this pad, that pad, like super community and it's but it gives you those boundaries too though. Like you go to somebody else's pad, like you can't fucking don't fucking destroy the house
Yeah,
and
don't
flip
disrespect,
the whole
yeah.
shit upside down, rolling. Keep
Where
it.
exactly in East LA? Or
Yeah.
what high school did you go to?
I graduated from Montebello High School, but I should have graduated from Garfield High School. So I grew
shit.
up right there, like on Whittier and Dittman, by Salazar Park. Yeah.
How
so
was that?
It was nice. It was cool.
was
I
cool?
love it. Yeah, I mean it's the
Yeah.
hood for sure.
Yeah,
It was active. It was active.
I think I just went through there to avoid traffic yesterday.
Yeah.
It was Dittman and like Washington or something.
Yeah, Dittman and Whittier.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm right off the 5. Like there's it says Indiana Street, but you don't exit on Indiana. You exit on Dittman. There's like a Arco and a like a Sinclair
Damn, bro,
right there.
Hood as fuck, bro.
Yeah,
I was like, damn. I remember I went to there was the Dark Horse had an open mic at have you been there to the La Calle Sucia?
No.
It's in East LA.
No. Oh, you were just at the Cinco Puntos too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
so kind of around.
That was in June.
Right, so kind of around there, like down,
okay.
like closer to the 5.
And that was the first show I took my son to, just because it's always at night at
Right.
a bar. And it's funny because we get back, he's like, "Damn, Dad, Santa is actually nice." Just being in that area, I'm like, yeah. But I'm like, dude, I like that, bro. Like when I go there, I think because growing up as a kid, my dad would show me a bunch of like Antonio Aguilar movies.
Right.
So I wanted to feel like, oh, we live in Mexico and shit.
Yeah.
That shit looks like fucking Mexico.
Right.
Like,
It's
there's parts
also
that you're like, damn.
it's
it
also
feels like
changed a lot though, bro. Like there's like a lot more like people living in their cars and shit and like on the side.
So it
like,
kinda kills it,
It
bro.
kind
That's
of
what kills
it
it,
wasn't like
yeah.
that when I was even when I left, 10 or 12 years ago, it wasn't like that. Now I think there's like way more like specifically that, which really changes things because the homeless were there, maybe not as bad, but they were there. But now the homeless, like people living in their cars, that's like a whole different
that's what kills it, bro.
little thing. Yeah,
I mean, fuck, I'm not saying fucking throw them in jail or nothing.
Yeah.
But it's like, come on, bro.
we gotta figure it out. But yeah, it's a fucking have them steal a horse or something.
Yeah,
Right?
it's like,
do
hey,
something,
bro, go stay in the
fuckers.
desert and
Yeah,
shit.
bro.
It's funny, bro. Like 29 Palms and shit. There's so much room out there. Just go out there, bro. I go there and I'm like, damn, these guys wouldn't like to fucking live here and shit.
Right.
But whatever.
Fucking baking, bro.
That's crazy. Yeah, but that's cool. I like LA, bro.
Yeah, and Orange County is perfect for me because I get to go over there anytime I want. Like I'm going over there on Sunday, a little event. Like it's just perfect, bro. Even if the traffic's cooked, I'm still not. I'm still getting there in hours.
So you've been here since 2012?
2013.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Well, not here, but in Garden Grove, right there by the block,
Okay.
by the
You
outlet to
came to
Orange.
school here or what?
Nah, my brother had started his family over here already with his
okay.
wife, and he had
Yeah,
his
yeah.
4 kids already, and we were just ready to kind of move and start a new chapter of life, and
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, so we came out here, and then yeah, he was here, his wife was from over here.
Yeah, yeah, it's nice, bro. It's nice here. I like it, bro.
Yeah, yeah, well, it's all the culture, bro. I can't leave California either way. Like
Yeah,
I can't do it, bro.
dude.
I've
DVD always talks about that shit. He's always fucking like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?" You know,
Ru-
financially.
Yeah,
From
yeah,
a
for sure.
financial point of view, and I get it, but it's different, bro. To me, it's like, dude, we're fucking right next door to the border.
Yeah,
I think when you see all these people that left in 2020, they weren't from here. A lot of
yeah,
those
for
people were
sure.
able to
Like
pick
Joe
up and go.
Rogan,
Yeah,
yeah, all the
it's like
comedians.
in a way, I'm kind of like glad that they left, bro.
Yeah, for
They
sure.
said what, like 200,000 people left
That's what the
during
stats are.
that, yeah,
God
during
damn,
those
bro.
2 years.
That's
I'm like, that's
crazy.
pretty badass, bro. Like, fuck yeah, because we needed space, or we needed, you know what I mean, room to move
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah, that's 4 Dodger stadiums filled
Yeah,
right there,
bro.
bro.
Yeah, it sucked, bro, and yeah, it was something like that though. They said the amount of people that moved out hadn't been in or out since this shit became the United States.
Right.
I'm like, damn, that's
Crazy.
crazy.
Yeah, it's I get it, especially when they're playing, they're up there, right, playing at that level, making all those type of
Yeah, yeah.
financially taxes and shit. But there's ways to, there's ways to get around everything, right?
Yeah,
Like,
to me it's like, damn, bro, how much money do you really like?
yeah,
Like maybe it was fuck, cause even they're here, they're up in the hills, bro. You think they
right,
fucking?
yeah, yeah. How rich are you if you have to live somewhere that you
I
don't
mean,
really
yeah,
like?
it's like shit. Leave that shit to me. That I'm
Right,
like
right.
living in, sometimes. Thank God I don't really deal with homeless as much. I think it's fucking calmed down a lot, but leave that shit to the lower financial brackets. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's like, is that money? Like, are you really rich, right? If you
yeah,
like, there's rich is not just money, right? It's
exactly. And I think to me it's like, fuck, California's a shit, bro.
yeah,
There's so much. There's so much. I know people that have left to like Nevada, and I don't know, bro. Like what I just found that town,
right,
Silverado
right.
Canyon, Majeska Canyon. To me, it's like because that's the one of the persons I know that moved. He likes the outdoors, bro. We went up that fucking hill, bro, up that mountain, Saddleback Mountain.
Yeah.
I didn't even know how to get there, bro. My 36 years, bro. And
Crazy.
now I'm like, damn, we live next to this, but we don't experience it.
Right, right.
Keep in mind, we are first generation, so our
Yeah.
parents didn't know what's up. They
And
were
your
always
parents
busy
were,
working.
you're right, right. They weren't taking you outdoors. Yeah, I feel like
Uh-huh.
that about LA too. It's like, bro, no matter, I could spend the rest of my life trying to go to every bar and restaurant and
Yeah.
fucking underground spot, and it'll
Yeah.
never, I'll never be able to do all of them. And I love that, like, and of course it's the chaos and the skid row and it's this and that and it's fucking crazy, bro. But when you know how to move to and you know how
Yeah,
to
exactly.
navigate, and I'm not gonna
Exactly,
put
yeah.
myself in any little dicey position, like, bro, it's awesome, bro.
What do you think about the music, the like what's going on down in LA, like the music scene?
As far as like who's popping or like the
Yeah.
up and comers.
Or the up and comers, or
Yeah.
like what's going on, like the Dark Horse Cipher and all
Oh,
that
for
shit.
sure. Yeah, I think.
Because I just met those dudes like this year.
Right. Yeah.
Or no,
Yeah.
last year actually.
Right. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I've only been to that one.
Okay.
Where I saw your set.
Yeah.
So I don't know much about it, but I think it's dope. It's very it's the underground. It's
Yeah.
the core of what hip hop started and what
Yeah.
it's essentially meant to be.
Yeah.
But it's popping, bro. There's a lot of
Right.
things. There's like something dope. You and Ill Disciple should tap in with them. Follow them on
Yeah,
Instagram, bro.
yeah.
They throw open mics. They throw
Yeah.
past the aux events
Yeah.
where you're like you pay. You get into a nice ass studio in Hollywood or West, wherever
That's what
it is.
that's what I need to do, bro. I need to invest more money in that.
Yeah, and then
actually
you go
have some
play your
features and
music.
shit.
Yeah, and people,
yeah.
you meet people like and there's everything there. There's people that are lyrical.
Yeah.
There's people that are turned. There's people that are singing. There's people that are,
There's a homie, Baby Rich. Shout out Baby Rich. He took me to a studio in Downey
right.
with those fools, and yeah, it's like, wow, there's so much of it, bro. Everybody's
Absolutely,
linking up
yeah.
together, and he says a bunch of MCs show up there too.
Yeah,
So
no,
it's dope. I think
it's
Santana is just smaller.
for
you
sure.
know?
But there's a scene though too, bro. Like I've actually performed at La Santa. I headlined there
okay.
one
Oh, you
time with
did?
me and my homie.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
me and my homie headlined there right there, like on a Thursday.
Who'd you open up for?
No, we headlined.
Oh,
like,
you
we,
headlined.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
okay,
headlined.
yeah.
So we had the venue that night
Damn, that's pretty
through that
sick,
guy
bro.
through Out the House Productions. You heard
Yeah,
of that?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with him.
Actually, you know what's crazy is we hosted. Nah, we didn't host. We like promoted their first event as a
Oh,
party
hell yeah.
scene. We were like a little party crew
Oh
when
shit.
they did their first show.
God
I
damn.
have I believe it was some of their first shows. It was La Pachanga. I'm
Oh
talking about
shit.
like '07, bro.
Yeah.
We had a party crew called In Your Mouth. Shout out to the homies and shit. Yeah, but yeah, bro, and it's cool because I still have the flyers, like a
Yeah,
stack
yeah.
of flyers and
That's
shit.
fire.
So, but yeah, they've been doing it since back then,
Right,
bro.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's there's a good scene right here too. Like the Garden Amp is cool. Observatory, I love the Observatory, but Live Nation ruined it, bro.
Why is that?
They like changed it. They like took the soul out of it, bro. Cause that when I first got there, I was like, bro, this place is fucking awesome. Like everybody chiefing.
Yeah, in
and they was-
2013, bro, that's when they were bringing like sick ass artists.
yeah, bro. I seen Nipsey Hussle right there. That was my
Oh,
first rap
shit.
show, bro.
No way.
I $7 ticket, $5, $2 service fee.
What?
I saw it online, bro, and I bought it.
What
and
year
then-
was that? 2013.
2013. Yeah, it was right after
Holy
Crenshaw
shit.
dropped, and I
Holy
fucking I had it like I had to borrow my sister's car, no license. I parked it in the car. I was junior.
dope.
I was
Yeah.
fuck, bro.
You didn't get towed?
It didn't get towed. It
Oh,
didn't get
shit.
towed, bro. And I snuck. I couldn't buy alcohol. I wasn't 21 yet.
Yeah.
I just snuck my weed in, bro. I had my pipe and my little container and my lighter in my hands. And like,
that's
just like
dope.
maybe probably they weren't even tripping, but that place was incredible, bro.
Yeah.
Chiefing, like just the vibes, the security was fucking. They would do their thing.
Yeah.
And then once the Live Nation deal happened, like it got kind of weird, bro. And now
Did
when
it?
I go there, I don't feel comfortable. Like I went last year, and it was just like kind of weird, bro. I don't know if I just got older and I don't really. Like I can't do the general admission, you know, like all that type of shit. Like,
fucking everybody's
yeah, like I
on
gotta
shoulder
find
to
my
shoulder.
spot. But yeah, I don't, they kind of lost its vibe because it was fucking popping, bro. I seen so many good shows there, bro.
Yeah.
So many people.
Yeah, the last show I went to see there was King Little G.
Right,
It was cool.
Yeah.
I mean, there was room, there was space. you know
Right,
what I mean?
right,
So
yeah.
that's why I didn't really feel it. And I was in the back, like towards the middle.
yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty dope.
By the sound booth, that's the spot right
that's
there.
pretty dope. Yeah. But yeah, that was the last time I went. I seen Ghostface there, Raekwon,
Fire.
I think Talib Kweli.
Yeah.
It was funny because one time I saw, like, they were fucking making that spot crack so much that I seen, I don't know what, I don't think it was OC Weekly. It was another magazine that wrote, if you want to see a dope show in LA, come to the Observatory. But I'm like, bro, that's fucking Santa Ana, dog. What the fuck? Like, but because they were getting so many dope artists,
Right,
bro.
yeah. No, it was popping, bro.
Yeah,
I
and
see.
the way they move, Droops.
Yeah.
But the way they move like fuck big pockets, but they're underground. And
Right,
shit.
yeah. And once Live Nation came, it didn't feel like that
Yeah.
anymore. Yeah, like
So
everything.
does he still host shows there?
I don't know about right there. I think like once Live Nation bought it, they kind of like pushed out all the local scene and like
that's because he's doing the garden now.
yeah. Like even the openers weren't. They stopped being local openers. Like all of that was gone, bro. We used to get the tickets for the small room, sneak into the big room, bro.
No way,
Like
yeah.
once they're sold out or they're too expensive, bro. I seen like Schoolboy Q when he was popping too, like the Oxymoron. Like right after Oxymoron, get the $5 ticket for the small room. Just wait for the security to get busy or something to happen. Boom, we seen him like that. Seen the game like that multiple times, bro.
Yeah.
All of the, bro, it's a long list of people I seen there, bro.
Yeah,
It's a good spot. Yeah, shout out the Observatory. Fuck Live Nation, I guess. Huh?
Yeah.
They fucked it up.
And
huh?
Droops, bro, yeah, that fool's doing it, dog.
Yeah. Shout out to Droops too.
So the first video that I ever shot was in 2017. It was with the homie Rude. Do you know Rude?
No,
His cousin.
no.
He was like little photographer, or he's the photographer for Out the House.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he's the one that did that pretty sick ass video.
Nah, it's a good scene over here too, bro. It's a good scene everywhere, bro. Like,
Yeah, I seen your video, bro. The one you have where a bunch of lowriders and shit.
Yeah.
It's
Candy
pretty
Paint.
sick, bro.
Yeah, thank you,
it's
bro.
Pretty sick.
Yeah, shout
you
out to
can
my
spit.
boy Renee. He's the one that's his whip.
How long ago was that?
That was 2023.
Oh,
That was just like after that. That's like when because I was dropping a song a month. I think a month. I was dropping a song a month at that point and like promoting hard and doing the mini music videos and TikToks and everything. And then all led up to that track. It's like, oh shit, like this, you know, like this one needs a video. This is worth it. And then after that, like I kind of like,
Yeah.
you know,
Did you
I
go
kinda,
back home for that right
Yeah,
there?
yeah, that's right there where I grew up at.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Miklo, bro. Look
Right.
at Miklo right
Yeah,
there. That's dope, bro. That shit looks dope.
Yeah, so that's like right there. I grew up right across the street, right there. Yeah, like I played baseball and football on that field, and went to that pool right there. Yeah, that's dope. That's my homie Jesse too, right there. When you're like, oh Jesse, I'm like, oh, I thought of that.
Yeah,
Shout out to
dope.
fucking Big Jesse. Jesse.
Has he been at the shows, bro? He looks familiar.
Not at the Dark Horse Cypher one.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. Who's your producer?
The producer was just a YouTube beat. It was just a YouTube beat, yeah. My brother filmed the music video though. I kind of got him out of retirement for this one.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know, like come on, bro, you like, because he would do all our shit when we had the little label.
Yeah.
He would do all of our. He was just doing everything, bro. He was doing our mixing, our recording, our music videos, our cover arts, our booking our shows. He was fucking working his ass off, man. But I got him out of retirement for this one.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, it's always good, bro. You guys have your team. I've never.
For sure.
The only thing I've had was the homie Vex when it came to spitting, but other than that, El Disciple was he helped
Next
me
guy,
out.
yeah.
Yeah, dog, that fool, he's putting in mad work. He has so many beats, bro.
Right, yeah, he like loves it for
Yeah,
sure. You can tell he
exactly,
loves
bro.
it.
Oh, yeah,
Rather be
fuck
doing
yeah,
that.
bro. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I see him going far, bro. I see him
for
doing
sure,
big
yeah.
things.
Yeah, well, fucking, I'll get him on the episode. Man.
Yeah,
Shout out to Il.
Yeah, for sure,
Disciple
dog.
will get him
Another
on.
dude I was thinking, bro, Freddie, bro. That fool makes moves. Bro. You know Freddie?
No.
The Wizard?
No.
So he's the one that does it's first Saturday of the month. He does 100 proof cipher.
All right, at Proof.
At proofs.
Right,
Yeah. But yeah, that dude, man.
Yeah,
he's like the life of the party, but he can
Right.
freestyle, bro. The way he freestyles is crazy.
Was he at the other one, the El Monte?
No, he wasn't
okay.
there. He's gone to La Calle
There's-
Sucia, the
There's
East
two
LA
different
one.
ones, right? Dark Horse is its own thing. And then
Yeah,
there's-
so that's the LA one. They actually had a versus, bro. Like
like a little battle.
Yeah, like I think July or
Oh,
June.
shit.
That shit was dope, cause that's what I'm saying, bro. What's happening right now is crazy, bro. I had never seen that. So all these dudes is like a bunch of spitters, and you get everything, bro. You get like all types of different spitters.
Right.
Here in OC, and then you got the dudes in LA and shit. They came together. They even freestyled. They battled 5-on-5 at the end.
Oh, shit.
They even did the beat battle.
Hell yeah.
So he's the one hosting that. He's the one behind all that.
Yeah.
Actually, it's him, his homie Rock 100, and they got a whole little crew, dog. It's called the Migos.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I'm trying to tap in, bro, for sure with everything music, everything like live performances, bro. This is what the platform's about too, bro.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help people. I'm trying to just fucking give people platforms to inspire other people too.
Yeah.
You know, that's always the.
No, this is
the
dope,
goal.
bro, because it's a different. Like I said, I was trying to reach out to the homie, and it's like, hey, bro, can you fucking ask me these questions?
Yeah.
Like, just sit here and ask me these questions. People get to see us in a different light.
Right, for sure, and it's not as bad as you think too, right?
Yeah. Oh, no, but don't get me wrong, bro. The whole week I was like, fuck.
Yeah. Shouldn't have.
Dude, but I didn't want to ask you, like you told me kind of an idea of what to expect.
Yeah, for sure.
So I just kind of.
Yeah, I think it was your style of your performance too, because like I seen the sets and it's cool and like, oh shit, like this bro got his style locked in already, so I knew like it would be.
Oh, okay.
I knew it would be easy for me to talk to you, bro, because
okay.
I'm always a fan of the music, bro, and I always appreciate the craft, and I know what I like too. So
Yeah.
I knew right away, like, oh, this episode won't be a problem. That's why I was confident in reaching out to you, like, bro, and especially with the Orange County too, and like, you know, I got a lot of love for OC too. So I'm trying to stay tapped in with both sides of the city.
Yeah.
Both sides of both sides of the county,
Yeah,
but I guess
exactly.
it's-
No,
at one
that's
point
dope,
it was
though.
both sides of the city, right?
Exactly,
It was just
bro,
one
exactly.
city,
Yeah.
one county.
That's why I tell people, I'm like, bro, you guys don't even know, dog, the history and shit.
After this though, bro, you fucking drop some gems on the.
Yeah, and fuck, I'm sure there's more, bro. Like, it's crazy now you think about it that how now it's, you know, the way you look at it's a lot more Hispanic and all that, but still the history's still there. Even
Yeah,
if
for sure.
If we keep digging and shit.
It's also like if you're that prideful, then put in the work. Like put in the history, like put in the effort to learn the history and the knowledge and get these facts and these information
Yeah.
and these stories and like keep the
Well,
like
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like when I started digging, to me it was like, oh fuck yeah, I'm gonna fucking teach him what's up. Like this is Mexico, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, fuck.
It's just crazy.
Like you know, it just changed my whole
Yeah.
perspective on things. And
Yeah, because you could like protesting and complaining and putting your IG story and this and doing your video
Yeah,
and
exactly.
posting other people's shit that they made and now you're just posting like, bro, you're not really. It's the shortcuts. Like you're not doing the work.
And-
but if like strengthening the culture is telling stories, bro, and informing people and
that's why I tell people, I'm like, bro, let's just run with what we know and what we have, and empower your own, bro. Empower
Right.
your own.
Yeah.
Don't diss the fucking other race, culture, just because of your feelings and
Right,
shit.
right.
Because we don't fucking know, dog.
Yeah,
We don't know. We really don't know.
hating another race doesn't make you love your race more, bro.
Exactly,
Yeah,
bro.
it's
Exactly. I don't know. I tell the homies at work, I'm like, bro, I was never like, I'm not the patriotic guy. Like, I'm not fucking wear American flag or nothing. No disrespect to that, but now I respect it. You
For
know
sure,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Especially because of what it's given me and my family and
your parents,
yeah,
for sure,
bro.
yeah.
And the number one thing right now is fucking safety, bro.
Right.
You know, fucking. Like I see all the news and shit. I'm like, damn. Did you hear about that singer that just died?
No.
Like, do you listen to corridos at all?
Somewhat,
Alright,
yeah.
So this dude Enigma Norteña, he's the lead singer and shit.
Oh shit.
And bro, he was just here at Hollows.
Damn.
You know Hollows?
Yeah, yeah.
He was just here. Like he goes to fucking Jalisco and they bastard. You know, politics and shit.
yeah,
but it's
yeah.
just like again, bro, safety.
Yeah,
and
and
shit.
I would say like that happens a lot in corrido culture, but like that shit happens in rap too, right? Like,
Yeah.
So, you know, like Quavo and not Quavo, my bad. Takeoff,
Takeoff, yeah.
PNB Rock, like,
Yeah.
Pop Smoke, of course Nipsey. And, like,
Yeah,
you know,
and you're right, bro. Because when we were young too, dog, we fucking had some shit. Like the crew I had here in your mouth, I ended up taking it to Phoenix. Because it was dope, bro. Because when we went there, the party scene there was, here it was a high school thing.
Right.
Over there, it was like the dudes coming out of high school.
right.
I was 15, bro. These kids, when these dudes saw me, they looked at me like, dude, you're a fucking kid.
Yeah.
But because at the time we had websites,
Right.
so they would see the party scene in LA. I guess we had a big name online, so they would like trying to mimic the shit that we would do here. But bro, going over there, bro, it was like, damn, everybody carries straps, bro.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Everybody's packing.
Even like in the parties and shit.
Oh fuck yeah, bro. You think these dudes just because they were like hardcore, like they do the thin eyebrows, pretty boy shit over there, like the '90s shit.
Yeah.
Dude, they all had like when they were searching at the door, fucking AK in the back.
God
Turning
damn.
around, yeah. And I think about that now. I'm like, damn, bro, just shootouts, bro. That thank God nothing ever happened and shit.
Yeah, that maybe that kind of like eases the tension though too, right? Not eases the tension, but it like maybe makes people think twice. Like, oh, everybody's strapped. Well, fuck it, let's not start no shit.
And it's funny because when I came back, my homies were like, hey, bro, because they look at Cali like fucking the birth of like colors and shit.
Right.
And they're like, bro, you're gonna get shot over there, and it's like, bro, I'm gonna get shot here, dog. Like, cause dude, AZ was fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly, you didn't have to be gang related, bro.
Right.
That's the thing, that here you got to be gang related to get mixed up with that. Over there, you didn't have to be. Bro.
Yeah, it could
Over
be
there,
like day-to-day shit.
Oh yeah, bro.
Right.
Dudes are rolling up with fucking 2 holsters on the side and shit.
That's wicked.
Yeah, I'm like,
Wild West still right there.
Fuck that. And
I've never been to Phoenix or Arizona. I've just layover, doesn't count. Doesn't matter. But yeah, that's like a different part of the culture too. Like people said that I just went to New Orleans. Like people all like I didn't see it. Not like down in Bourbon and downtown. Like there was nobody was carrying like that.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I was in West Phoenix. I mean, shout out Maryville, but yeah, I guess fucking.
Right
I
there,
think it's hood, bro. It reminds me a lot of LA, bro.
Hell yeah.
It does. It reminds me a lot of LA. The mixed cultures. It's not just Hispanic. There's everything, bro. Here in Santa Ana, I mean, we don't
Nine-
see that. It's
yeah,
just straight up like
99%.
90% fucking Hispanics and shit. You don't see anything else.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever heard of Fight for the Mic podcast?
No, Fight for the Mic?
Fight for the Mic?
No,
Yeah.
have not, bro. I'm
And,
trying to like reach out, like eventually too. I want to start going on other people's podcasts.
That's the
and
homie Manny and
cross collabing.
yeah, and fuck, he used to have like boxers, a lot of boxers. and
Right,
shit.
right,
I guess
yeah.
he knew a lot of dudes that were, you know, the Rios brothers and from Santa Ana.
No,
Yeah, they're
haven't.
like, yeah, I guess they fucking won
Pro
some belts and
boxers.
shit. Pro
Yeah,
boxers.
hell yeah.
He would have them on and shit, and I guess Santa Ana High School is good for wrestling. They're always like CIF. and
Yeah,
shit.
always competitive.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to tap in, bro, for sure.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. Just wherever everybody could find you. And
Yeah, bro.
plug all your
Santana's
music.
Revenge on all platforms. Instagram, Spotify, Apple Music. You know what I mean? YouTube. Fucking. Yeah, just follow, man.
Yeah.
Listen to the next tracks coming up with Il Disciple. Shout out all the homies in your mouth. Santana's Revenge. Appreciate the platform, dude.
It's a tradition right here. The name of the podcast is Going From Here. So just where you going from here, bro? What's next?
Fuck, hopefully, big things, bro. Big things. I'm looking to fucking do some visuals this year. Now that I don't know, is your brother still doing videos or what?
No.
All right. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Somebody that
For
I
sure.
can rely on, that I can work with, and yeah, dog. If we can do more, like your disciple, just the way we work,
Yeah.
we have that chemistry.
Yeah,
when it comes to
videographers, you
music.
guys tap in. Oh, that's a
For
shout out
sure.
to everybody doing video. Tap in.
Yeah, and hopefully get some more gear out and shit. That shirt, I think I'm gonna discontinue it with the. I think that story is just fucking so cool to me.
Powerful, yeah.
Yeah, bro. I call it the Big Face Torres tee.
Yeah, no, that's crazy, bro. Thank you for sharing all those stories, bro. Thanks for
thank
being
you for
on.
having
and
me, bro.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro. And yeah, GFH, baby. We keep that range. We keep the range. It don't stop.
Going from here. Appreciate it, man.
That was sick, bro.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, that shit was funny. I'm like, wait.